As I'm talking, I'm reminded that there was a time before Gladys and I were married when I almost lost her. She was living with an aunt in Stamford, and her sister Violet was living with another aunt down in Brooklyn. Gladys had a best high school friend named Genya Winicki. And they were, as the expression goes, thicker than thieves. Genya was far and away the leader of the two. But Gladys was, well, it wasn't at all difficult to fall in love with her. She struck me as being a very wholesome lady, and reasonably well possessed. She wasn't flirtatious or anything like that. But I, driving up one Saturday to Stamford for a date to pick them up at her aunt's house, and I got a flat tire on the freeway, on the expressway. And I had to change it, and I was late getting to the house. Now, her aunt was not very sympathetic with me. She didn't think that her niece, should be dating a soldier from New York. But be that as it may, finally got out of her that she and Genya, her friend, had gone walking. Didn't know where they went. So I thought, well, I'll drive around and see if I can find them. And I did, and pretty soon I saw them walking side by side, going the same direction I was on that street. So it was a warm day, and I had the windows down, and I pulled up alongside of them, just a few steps ahead of where they were, and invited them to come in. I said, I'm sorry I'm late, but I had a flat tire on the way up here, and that's why I was late. They ignored me, and I just went on walking as if I'm the little man that wasn't even there. So I thought, this is strange behavior. I pulled up ahead again and waited for them to come abreast, and I don't remember how the conversation went, but it was obvious that Genya had a firm hold on Gladys's arm and was propelling her on forward, and in the process ignoring me. And Gladys was going along with this, it seemed. So I pulled up ahead once more, and I said, come on, girls, or something like that. I said, come on, you gotta forgive me. I do my best. And they ignored me and went on. I pulled up once more, and I said to Gladys, I'm ignoring Genya, Gladys, come and get in the car, please. If you don't, I'm going right back to New York City, and you won't see me anymore. She pulled away from Genya and came over and got in the car. I damn near lost her. That would have been a travesty in my mind. Well, anyway. Well, before we got married, I visited her in Stamford quite a few times, and at least once I went and picked her up and brought her down to New York because I wanted to take her on something I'd been intending to do myself, a dinner cruise on the Hudson River. And it would be several hours. It didn't go north as far as Albany, but it was a nice long ride, and there was music, and there was dancing, there was dinner and everything, and it was a beautiful moonlit night. And along the way somewhere, she and I were standing by the rail and of the ship and looking out over the scenery, and I was going to say something to her, I guess about the same moment she was going to say something to me, and our faces turned toward each other so close, I just automatically kissed her. And what did I get in return? A resounding slap across the face. Well, I'm telling you, that took me back. However, that didn't stop me. I didn't apologize or anything. I said it's something like I just couldn't help that. She was a beautiful young lady. She really was. And such a wholesome girl. And, well, I think that slap would indicate she was anything but flirtatious.